for a closer look at the bid from the company. Joining us from Beijing is Pingkang Yu, assistant professor at Renming University. Professor, thank you very much for joining us. Both Japan's NEC and Germany's Siemens is also part of the bidding process as well. So the question is why would the U.S. be concerned for the bid regarding A123?
Well, nice to be here again first. Well, I think that the U.S. government really has concern about the transfer of high technology from the United States to China, and that's why the Wanxiang group is facing huge opposition and resistance from the political leaders and the politicians from the United States. I think that, okay, go ahead.
I was going to say the group has been in the U.S. since 1984, and it's actually an American affiliate of a Chinese company. So in many respects, it's an American company that's partially owned by the Chinese as a subsidiary. But there has been a lot of discussion that potentially could be some sensitive military technology involved. Do you think that would make a difference?
Not at all. I think that Wanxiang has made a promise in the first place from the very beginning that they will strip off these military contracts once the acquisition is successful. And also, they have not paid any $1 single of dividend back to China since its establishment in the United States from 1994. I think this is another example of a big hand by the government putting the usual business operation. And also, really, what worries me what really worries me is that this is not an isolated example. This is another episode in this, what we observed as a huge wave of protectionism and what I call international colloquialism in the political and economic landscape in the United States. And also what particularly worries me is that, to my view, to put it bluntly, these episodes really epitomize the decline of the nation in the sense that the United States essentially has abandoned its role as a champion to advocate for free market and free trade and investment, and abandoned its value of free market economy that made this country strong in the first place. But on the other hand, China is increasingly embraced this market-based economy, so the table has turned around.
Professor, I would certainly sense that a number of other individuals would also agree with you on the concern about protectionism rising in the United States and other countries as well. But I want to ask you, in the event, let's fast forward, if the Wanxiang Group does win, does have the winning bid, what are they likely to do with the assets from A123? We've heard different versions of restructuring the company, keeping the company as it is. So I'll let you answer that.
Well, I think that they will improve the management and organization of this company. And as in the past, Wanxiang has acquired dozens of U.S. companies and made them successful in the end. And I think that this is part of the usual business decisions. And that's why Wanxiang is putting the bid. And I think that one thing is certain, that they will not transfer this the sensitive technology back to China. And because there's no such called military secrets in this technology. And this is just the usual part of the technological diffusion that made the whole world developing and humankind developing.
Professor Yu from Renming University, thank you so much for your analysis on this case. Certainly we will have more to come on it as well. Thank you.